Good evening, friends. This evening elaboration is on a very important topic just to enhance your ability of expression. See now, language demands continuous effort of oration in his speech and interpretation. Interpretation is an ability of expressing your knowledge and correlating the thoughts and ideas in a right direction. People often develop their ability of oration by interpreting ideas and thoughts of great people and even learning from day to day experience. See, we learn from our experience. There is a proverb, it's a very important proverb. We learn from our failures and gain from our success. Whenever we fail in our attempt to get 100% success, we learn something. In the similar way, we gain achievement from success. So now today's topic is the child is the father of man. It is one of William Wordsworth wrote the poem The Rainbow and left behind a very famous saying, child is the father of man. This famous saying has been interpreted by many critics in different manner. This proverb became very famous and many critics interpreted it in many different ways. Wordsworth was of the view that child is a symbol of purity and honesty which remains untarnished unless he gets himself involved in worldly affairs. So, child is a symbol of purity of mind and honesty, and which cannot be, his honesty cannot be tarnished by any other fact unless and until he gets engaged in worldly affairs. His honesty and purity of mind remains untarnished. A child is spontaneous and unselfish in his sharing of love and his qualities fully grown up. An adult, when he grows up, learns deceit, dishonesty, he learns, flattery, he learns hypocrisy. So when a child grows into adult, he loses his purity of soul, and as an adult, a person learns deceit, dishonesty, and many other ill qualities that really makes him impure, and uh, you know uh, the sanctity of the soul gets lost as soon as a child grows into an adult. The second interpretation, another interpretation about this proverb, child is the father of man, is that the way a child, grows up, we as an adult teach the children everything that we have learned from our life, and somewhere down the line, the children teach us things that we have missed or forgotten. Say, for example, innocence, love, to smile, to share joy, to become happy on small things, to forgive, simple spontaneous things that really we have forgotten. So we can learn from a child how to smile, how to love somebody, how to show innocence, how to forgive somebody for his mistake, and how to enjoy on a small happiness. This we can learn from a child. So the second interpretation is very pertinent to the fact that we can learn somewhere down the line, we can learn a lot of things from a child. Childish innocence, his way to love somebody, his way to be pure mind, his way to love nature, his way to smile, forgive somebody, his way to become happy on small things, that can be learned from a child. Therefore, we should learn from a child like how to smile, how to laugh, how to love, and how to forgive. These simple, spontaneous things we can learn from a child. The third, explanation is that what the poet Wordsworth means to say, that child is like a mystic angel. He is just like an angel who perceives the presence of heaven in nature, and his ability of seeing the light of heaven in the objects of nature is very rare, and therefore we can see that a child somewhere can be treated as an angel who can perceive the presence of God in objects of nature, and therefore the child can lead the whole world to a very pure and spontaneous life. The beauties of nature impresses a child. The child is attracted to the beautiful flower, and the way he receives nature, that we can learn from him. And last but not the least, man has forgotten the fact that sometimes we should be in the lap of nature. We should meditate, we should think, we should go for an introspection and think about what nature has given us. We should appreciate the beauty of nature that a child can teach us, because whenever we find a child in the garden, he is, purely joyous to see the beautiful flowers, and in the lap of nature a child enjoys everything. An adult can learn from a child the ability to perceive the beauty of nature and appreciate it, because unless and until we appreciate the beauty of nature, we will never be able to cut off from this worldly affair, and we will never be able to enjoy life. Therefore, the third interpretation is very pertinent, that we have forgotten to appreciate the beauty of nature, but on the contrary, children are always happy in the lap of nature. They are happy on small things. They enjoy every moment in the lap of nature, and as an adult, we cannot do so. Last but not the least, we can learn from a child. We can consider the child father of man, who can find happiness in small things and keep himself contented. So, contentment is the real juice of life. Adults can learn so many things from a child, such as innocence, instant spontaneity, love, and happiness. And that is the reason why Wordsworth says that child is father of man. And that's what I wanted to interpret in this way. Thank you. Have a nice day.